Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about cutting things out. Kind of going along with that spring cleaning. I know I just talked about it, but this blog really kind of reflects what I'm going through. And right now I'm going through a lot of transformation. And I think a lot of us are just from the feedback that I'm getting. So, cutting things out. It could be anything from a person, an attitude, a thought you might have. For me, I noticed that I was having a bad day and I was gonna like treat myself with food. And so for me, it was cutting the excuses out. And same with working out. I might be in a jog and like I'm feeling not so strong in this area, so I'm just I'm gonna take it easy. No, like push yourself, push your limits, and get rid of those excuses. Get rid of whatever's holding you back. And like I said, it could be a person, and that can be difficult. Also, I guess for me to sit back, if there's something that limits me throughout my day, like a thought, I write it down. I'll stop, or maybe send myself an email, however works for you, whatever point in your day you're at, just stop and take note. Because sometimes you get busy and then you forget about it, but you really need to like work these things out. Just focus on you and get rid of them. So one way that I like to remove these things is write them down on paper and then burn them. It could be a different method for you, whatever works for you. For me, that's what works. And then I pray and I just release it. I just ask my angels to take it off my shoulders and say, I am no longer putting any effort or energy into that thought or that person or whatever it might be. Dr. Wayne Dyer, he says something, um, uh, basically a question that he asks himself. And he says, right now, in what I'm about to say or do, does it stem from my lower or higher self? So you could think about an action, or maybe it is eating that cupcake, and it's not to say that, you can't partake in those things, but sometimes it's just not good. Sometimes you're rewarding yourself, for a bad day or whatever, and maybe that's not the best way to go about it. Maybe you should go and drink a glass of water and see how you feel about that afterwards. It's these little baby steps. They add up, though. I mean, it sounds kind of silly to think about this little cupcake holding all this power, but it's just that cupcake stands for so many other temptations and so many other things that we give into and then later feel guilty about it. And then that's just those little things, they tear you down. So start with that analogy, and then you can work into other things in your life, whether it be, a family member or, I insert issue here, and so another thing that I like, and this is something that I wrote down and I say it throughout my day. I have it at work, I have it in my purse, I have it in my car, I have it all over so that I can remind myself. He says, I want to explore my higher powers. I have a burning desire, an inner flame that will not be extinguished by outer forces, to know and live from higher regions, to be transformed so that my new concept of myself will no longer include any limitations. It's so exciting. And then he says, I am willing to challenge and change any thoughts that impede my having a higher vision of myself. So that you're changing those things. You're changing all those things that limit you. Like, it sounds like, oh, duh, like kind of an aha moment. But it's the work, that's the hard part, easier said than done type of thing. So what's limiting you from being the best version of yourself? Is it weight? Is it work? Is it family? What is it? And it's probably multiple things. So start small. Start with that cupcake. And, slowly start filling those gaps with water, purifying, cleansing, and releasing. So that's all I have for today. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. We've been having wonderful weather here in Minnesota. I'm really excited to be enjoying some sunshine, and I hope you are too. Have a great day and keep smiling. Bye.